What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is January the 11th, 2022, and we're going to get this thing rolling today with a platform that I have recently decided to up the ante on. A platform that I've learned how to use a calculator to kind of describe what this platform can do, and I want to share that with everyone today. We're going to talk about IP Capital. That's Intelligence Prime Capital. Before I get started in Intelligence Prime Capital, I want to remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube that is cranking that crypto from many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less. With that being said, if you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. All right, y'all, let's get into it. I want to share my screen. Y'all know I love to do it. We're going to get into Intelligence Prime Capital. Now, as we talked about yesterday, I did promote to the rank of Regional Director. And as you can see, I am a little bit higher in my MT4 trading capital account. As you can see, guys, I am in the $15,000 range in the MT4 trading capital account. I decided that I was going to put another $7,000, a little over $7,000, inside this trading capital account. And there was a reason why I decided to do this. One, because I did say that I wanted to future-proof myself for the 17th. I understand it's the 11th, but the 17th will be upon us fairly soon. It'll come upon us like that. And what I predict that we will see is a lot of people trying to get in and run at the last minute, and I don't want to be a part of that crowd. So I want to get that ball rolling now. So what my goal is to get to that shareholder's self-investment of $20,000, all right? And I'm a little less than $5,000 away, closer to $4,000 away from that. So I believe that before the 17th, I will achieve that goal on a personal standpoint. That's how much skin I want to have in the game. That's the belief level I have in Intelligence Prime Capital, and what their bot is doing currently has been amazing. And I want to make sure that I'm setting myself up for a future of success with Intelligence Prime Capital, which is one of the many platforms that I'm involved in that are doing a really good job right now. But since we're talking about this, I want to bring up the calculator, the Forex compounding calculator. And this is on the calculatorsite.com, right? So I'll just kind of walk through how to get to where I'm going to for this example. The calculatorsite.com, then you click on finance and you go to Forex compounding, which is pretty much what this platform is allowing us to do in the Forex market. It's allowing us to have the opportunity to compound. And this calculator, as it may not be the exact results that happen for us in IP Capital or any of the other trading platforms that we are in here at BOJ, this is a good indication of what could happen if you set up pretty much how the company has done in its past and what it promotes, right? So let's just say you're a person out there and you're trying to figure out where you want to be with IP Capital, right? Of course, I can show you what $15,000 can do for you, but not everybody's going to be at $15,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show what it's going to do for me at this level, and then I'm going to show what it could possibly do for you with a minimum investment of, I'll just say $1,000. All right, so let's go ahead and start this calculator. So let's say the starting balance is $15,000, all right, where I'm starting from today, okay? The percentage a month has been advertised as up to 45% a month, right? Now, let's just say we do that for 2 years. Now, no one knows the day nor the hour that a platform is going to decide to leave us. But with a platform like this, where it's not necessarily its typical hype, right? It's actually an investment platform where you're using crypto to invest in Forex. Excuse me. So let's just say 2 years, right? And we're compounding that. We're getting paid in there every week, right? So we're compounding weekly, okay? with no additional contributions, anything like that, a month, a week, or anything like that, what you're looking at, and we can better see in the summary of the breakdown, is about $435,000 in 2 years. I'm sorry, that's $435 million in 2 years. So let's look how that breaks down. So say you're starting with $15,000, right? That 45% every month, the total earnings of $8,015, right? You put that back into the trading account, that's $23,000, right? So that's $23 in your trading account. Now, every time you go up, the percentage of what you're making on that stays the same, but because your balance is higher, you're making more. So as you can see it through the months, after 6 months from that $15,000 that you invested, you've earned over $180,000 in 6 months, in half a year, with the Genius Bot doing what it's doing right now. Now, this is not indicative of future earnings, okay? But this is just based on the last half a year that IP Capital has been around. And anyone can do this, all right? So this is a monthly breakdown. At the end of a year, we're talking a total earnings of $2.5 million after a year. Now, of course, you never know if this is going to trade at the full 4.5%. I mean, a 45% a month. You never know. That's up to 45%. So let's just say it has a really bad month and trades at 30%. Right? What this can turn into is $15 million in 2 years. At the end of the first year, you've earned $472,000 off that 15 grand. At the end of 6 months, you've earned 70 grand. Sorry, I had to let somebody know I'll call them back. So, guys, I mean, this is just the example coming from the Forex compounding calculator. This is a great tool to kind of gauge where you want to be, but that's just where I would be, right? So let's just say for someone else, say they, hey, BOJ, look, you're on YouTube, you do all this, you do all that, right? I'm not balling like you, but I got a little something. So I got $1,000. And let's put that back at the 45% that they say the Genius Bot trades up to, right? And we'll go 2 years compounding weekly because we get paid every week. All right? That $1,000 after 2 years is still $29 million. Starting with the balance of $1,000, trading at up to 45%. Now, granted, the company does take its 20% off the top. All right? Before it gets back to you, they take their cut. That's what the Genius Bot takes to continue to do its thing. The company has provided a great bot for us to use. So these numbers are a little bit skewed from that 20%. But when you're making up to that 45, you get to keep 80% of the profits. This is looking really nice. All right? Now, this is, of course, like I said, this is just a projection. This is not a guarantee of what can happen for you. Matter of fact, we're going to see what happens, all right? So I wanted to show that that example, trading up to 45% in a month, and any of you can come to the calculatorsite.com, put in your own numbers in the Forex compounding calculator, and you can find out the information roughly about where you have the potential to be, all right? So I wanted to mention that, yes, I have upped my ante to just over 15,000. I wanted to future-proof myself, right? So here's another thing that I do want to be able to show you guys. I want to show you guys one more time, and I'll continue to try to show this to you guys so it can always paint context about what's getting ready to happen on the 17th. So give me a second while I get this ready for you guys. I believe this is a good tool, so anybody that needs to screenshot this or whatever, feel free to do so. let me see. We're going to do a new share, and we're going to share this. All right. So this is the new rank requirement starting on the 17th. I know it's the 11th, but we got to talk about this because it's coming up on us fast. It's less than a week away. Okay, so we have to be prepared. Okay. So right now, everyone is getting 10% on everything that comes in under them. So where you see the percentage by the ranks, that's what you will get after the 17th. After the 17th, everything that comes under you, you're getting 5% on as a new person. As a person that ranks up, 6%, 7%, 8% when you get to department manager. Regional manager gets 9%, okay? So all of that is set, okay? So when you get to shareholder director, right, which is the level that I want to be at, which is the level that I'm trying to future-proof myself for, you need a self-investment of $20,000. Now, that's not going to be everybody. I already understand that. Some of you just want to be in the first ranking position of managing director, where it allows you to get some of the residual benefits. That's where that starts. When you become a managing director, you start getting residual benefits from this platform. And all you need is a self-investment of $10,000 in your trading account. So as long as you have $10,000 in your trading account, which I have already done, then you're good to go to be a managing director. All you have to do at that point is have personal sales of $30,000 and group sales of $300,000. Now, right now, like I've stated before, what seems to be the reflection is that each one of these group sale numbers is increasing. So instead of regional manager needing $100,000 right now in group sales, you only need 30. Managing directors need that $100,000. So pretty soon, managing directors, you're going to need $300,000. And shareholders, you're going to need $1 million. Right now, I believe shareholders only need $300,000 in group sales. So now is the time to run. If you're going to run with IP Capital, use the tools that are available for you. The platform is telling you the Genius Bot is trading up to 45% a month. And it gives its updates, you know what I'm saying? For those of you that need to see this some more and kind of get an understanding for this, you can go ahead and screenshot it, whatever you got to do. But this is going to be important because on top of the January 17th date being the new rank requirement date, when that starts, any rank that you achieve before the 17th, you're going to be that rank when the 17th happens. So if I never promote to another level, I'll be a regional manager when the 17th happens. From that point on, if I want to be a managing director, I'll need personal sales of $30,000. I'll need a self-investment of $10,000, which I already have, and I'll need a group sales of $300,000. So that makes things a little bit tougher on the team building side, but the main thing that I'm seeing change is the self-investment portion. Of course, the rest of the numbers are shifting upwards, but for leaders to be leaders in this space, in this platform, you have to have a self-investment. You have to have a sizable upgrade in self-investment from where you had to be before. Right now, you only need a self-investment of $100 to be a shareholder director. You don't need that $1 million in group sales. So that's why I'm telling you right now, if you don't have any skin in the game, and you're running to grow this thing, you might want to run fast and grow. My style of leadership is a little bit different. I'm one that likes to, say that, hey, look, I've been there. I put in that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't try to build this thing without putting my money where my mouth was. I can talk about it up and down all I want, how great it is, how great the Genius Bot is trading. But I have to show some belief in the trading bot and the company. And a part of belief level is how much you put in it. I mean, how much do you invest in Apple? How much do you invest in Google? How much do you invest in Microsoft or whatever company that you have in the stock market? It's reflected in how much you've invested in it. So currently I've invested 15 grand. My goal, of course, like I've said, is to add that little bit more, a little over 4 grand to get to the self-investment of over 20 grand, where I will be future-proofed for that shareholder director. I say future-proofing all the time because, one, it lets you know that I have an optimistic outlook on these platforms that I'm in right now. I believe they have a future, so it's good to future-proof yourself. But two, at the end of the day, you have to decide where you're going to stand. How big is your flag going to be? So I'm being very upfront about how big my flag is going to be. And I want to do one more thing. I want to go and share the trading results from yesterday, last night. Ooh, all right. Give me 1 second while I sign back in here. When you spend a little bit of time talking, things happen. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and get back over here for you guys to see. So when you go into the Intelligence Prime Capital reports and MT4 closed trades report, you can see all the closed trades. And we're going to look at the 10th and the 9th here, all right? 6 trades between the 10th and the 9th. And we're going to see how many of them profited. Profit, $8. Profit, $37. Profit, $71. Profit, $13 on the 9th. This is getting to the 9th now. Profit, $43. Profit, $54. So right now, current date, since I have started trading in this platform back on December the 29th, it's been 100% success rate, 100% profit rate. And so far over the existence of the company, the bot has had a 97% success rate, y'all. So I don't want you guys to miss what's going on here. Obviously, I believe in what's going on at IP Capital. I was a little iffy at first because we had some 2FA issues, but we got those resolved. I'm back excited. And I want to share this AIA bot daily profit before we go, all right? This is them saying, hey, this is a recap of the weekend. This poster shows you a detailed analysis of week 1's gross profit trading with our AIA bots. The sustainability and consistency of our AIA bots provides a better result where you are able to receive the highest ROI this week from GeniusBot, which was 7.4% for the week. Amazing. And the lowest, which was 2.88 from the SmartBot. All right, so the GeniusBot traded at 7.4 for the week. And the SmartBot, which is the lowest level bot, traded at 2.88. So even if you're on the lowest level bot, you're still doing okay. But why miss out on the GeniusBot when the GeniusBot is just $100? I would just save for the GeniusBot. All right? More trades, higher returns. You got to love it. They said it themselves. They said you can just sit back, relax, and receive a steady flow of daily profits. In addition, we can earn an active income by promoting the company and receive bot system subscription and management bonuses. All right? So that's even more money. So what are you waiting for? Share the opportunity with your friends and family. Register now and let's earn together. All right? That's what it says. But here are the returns. Okay? From day 1 to day 5, the GeniusBot traded anywhere from 1.35% to 1.65%. And the total for the week was 7.4% in the first week of the year. Got to love it. And of course, you have the option to withdraw your profits, or you can roll them back in and compound. It's up to you. All right? So I wanted to share that with you guys. I felt like that was an important thing to share about the success of IP Capital, that I have upped my ante. I have a goal. All right? Now, if I want to be regional manager, if I want to be shareholder director, I believe that's what it's called, then I need to put my skin in the game. And I want to do that before the 17th because I don't want to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off at the deadline figuring out, how can I get this together? How do I get it? That's not going to be me. I understand that it will be some of you as we come closer to that date. All right? But hey, I'm just giving a fair warning here. And it won't be a bad thing to get in right at the last minute per se, because you would have got in. But you would not have the amount of time to run with it and share this kind of opportunity as it stands right now today if you don't run right now. somebody that you know could really need this, somebody that you know could really use this. So with that being said, of course, I don't tell anybody what to do. I just share with them what I'm doing. What I have done is I've upped my ante, and I'm excited about what the future is in Intelligence Prime Capital. I'm also using the Forex compounding calculator to kind of give a good idea of where this could be. Now, these aren't numbers that I'm taking as law or anything like that, because also things could change. You could make more money in referrals and roll those in and grow quicker, all right? You could have a slower month in trading and maybe grow a little slower. But you can use that calculator to really kind of give yourself a gauge of where you could be, the potential of where you could be in the future with Intelligence Prime Capital, if it goes the distance and to stand the test of time. All right. With that being said, make sure you put your 2FAs on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified and updated about everything going on here at BLJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. This is Intelligence Prime Capital, y'all. I have put in more of my capital into the IP capital, and we're excited about the growth of this company and what it can do, and we're going to document it every step of the way, the good and the bad. All right? I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.